Hi, guys. How's y'all doing today? Hi. So, today is Sunday, and I'm dressed up as a little devil. And yes, I decided to tone it down a little and just do the head up. So, how do y'all like it? I got my horns and all. I was gonna do a halo to hold up the horns, but I decided not to. I was like, that's just too much effort this early. Oh, Mike, I knew you would love it. Hi, mommy. Right? You say I'm not right, but yeah, I'm your mini you. So, I mean, it is what it is. And mommy, looky, I wore the chili hot peppers sure I got from you. Right? Oh my God, Mike. So these are not staying in all day long. I'm telling you right now, because these suckers are heavy. I've been wearing small earrings to try to work my way up to these big boys. So yeah, I'm like, I love the dangly, but they are super heavy. Every movement, my head is like if someone's ripping them out. And I even found my old gothic bracelet. I was like, ooh, I gotta wear it. I'm like, I finally have an excuse to wear my awesome bracelet that I used to wear when I used to dress up all gothic and all. So, hey, Aisha, how you doing? Yeah, I was gonna do like the full outfit, the red cape, all red and everything. And I was like, it's Sunday. I'm tired. I don't have the energy to go full blown costume, so we're just doing the head up. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful Sunday. And we'll see how long these horn clips can actually stay in my hair. I have a lot of product there to try to hold them in. Hey, Lisa. No worries at all. She said, lurking while sewing. Lisa, oh my gosh, I was having so much fun laughing this morning. Oh my goodness gracious, girlfriend. So, do y'all like my little Christmas coffee cup that I got? Isn't he adorable? I kind of feel like awkward and everything, saying adorable and cute and stuff like that while I'm dressed up like a devil. Hey, Mona. Hey, Tan. Now, guys, Martan has known me for like about 20 years now, 15 to 20 years. So he has seen me in all sorts of costumes, and he knows me very much so. And so he knows I cray cray. Hey, Mama Debbie. I'm still over at Donna's. I'll be back in a bit. Not to worry. Yeah, I wanted to start it a little bit early so when she ends, then everybody can have somewhere to go and hang out next. And I am not 100% fully set up yet because I still got to thread my needles and do some prep and everything, but I wanted to go ahead and get it started up. Yes, I walked out in the front room. It's so funny. AJ, my oldest son, goes, how do you have those horns on your head? I'm like, well, since now I have my hair pulled all the way back, you can actually see them. I'm like, usually I don't have my hair back so far, so that way I'm able to hide them. Hey, Cindy Ogilvy. If I said that right, I'm so sorry. Yes, it's another Cindy. Oh, goodness gracious. So it looks like I actually still have one needle in here that is still threaded. So let me unwrap that. Maybe, possibly. And as you guys can hear, Quasar is going crazy this morning because he just wants to be in one of them crazy moods. He is out of his keyword, so he's having fits. So if he seems a little more yelly than screaming than normal, that's why. The guys, I gotta go pick him up some more of his T word today. And I can't say the word because he knows what that word is. Hey, Katie. Hey, guess who, Nancy? How y'all doing today? Yeah, so I gave a friend of mine, a fellow YouTuber friend of mine, numbers once. So I created a list of all the costumes I have available for wearing for this month. Hey, Day girl, how you doing? I know you were busy with the hubby this morning. Here, Carolyn. I hope you had a wonderful time with your hubby this morning. She said jumping in to say hello, headed to the basement to move stuff around, and then go to get to sewing. Got lots to do before Christmas. No worries. Hey, Zaza. She said, hey, everyone. I'm lurking, sorting my room. Hey, Ruth Roberts. Good morning. Going to be doing some hand sewing while listening. No worries. Mama Debbie's back. We got Katie Crafts. And see here. Guess who, Nancy? Oh, Janelle, you need Halo, not Orange. You're too sweet. So guess who, Nancy? This is my alter ego today. I almost wore the halo with it so that way there I could try and balance it out, but I didn't feel like trying to keep the halo on. Hey, Andrea. So I actually wrote down a list of all my costumes. No, just some random order. Yes, Katie, my devil excited showing. So I wrote down a list of all my costumes I had for this month at the very beginning of this month. And hey, Joydy. And then I'm like, okay, I messaged one of my fellow YouTube friends. I'm like, listen, here's number. I have X amount of costumes. Hey, Linda. Says, good morning, everyone. So I'm like, okay, here's how many costumes I have. Put this into random number order. I'm like, my list is already numbered, so that way there, whatever order you put them in, that's the order whatever order you put the numbers in, that's the order I'm gonna wear them in. When Devil popped up on a Sunday, I was like, oh, I am going straight to you know where for this, but I made a deal. I was gonna be honest and not swap it around or anything I try to protect myself from going somewhere very hot and on fire. I'm like, I hope my sweetness and kindness can override the costume choice for the day on a Sunday of all days. I'm like, it's okay. I'm super sweet and give a lot, so hopefully that's taken into consideration. Hey, Mary, how are you doing, sweetheart? So, guys, for anyone that does not know, Mary fell and broke her toe yesterday. So, I noticed some love Halloween and some people can't stand it. I must admit, I can't stand it. That's not my thing, but it's not fun to watch you folks who love it. Aw, thank you, Ruth. Yeah, Halloween is not for everybody, and that's okay because we all share the same passion and love for quilting and sewing, and that's the important part. I do it because it makes me giggle and laugh, and I just like being fun. It won't matter if you're wearing it on Sunday or a Wednesday or just saying, alrighty. Thank you, Andrea. That's wrong finger. Mike goes, I like the candy. Yes, that was the awesome part about having kids when they were little. Take the kids trick-or-treating and always wound up coming back with free candy. I'm like, okay, boys, go clean all the makeup off and put your costumes away and brush your teeth and stuff like that. I'm gonna go through your bags of candy. I was like, okay, one piece for you, two for me. One for you, two for me. I'm like, I had to go out in the rain and cold because we're in Michigan, and it always either rains or snows in Michigan. So as you see, I did not get anything else accomplished from last Sunday on this, and I'm sorry. I wanted to be working in the other direction today, but life happens. So I was like, it's okay. I have a short work week this week, so hopefully I'll be able to get more accomplished with it this week because I'm off on Friday. My husband has a CTA scan. Hey, Kilroy, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. Kilroy says, I always hated candy. I like the houses that would give bags of chips. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the ones that gave out the good bags of chips. I just like getting the free stuff and the fun of dressing up and going out. My favorite was always seeing all of the decorated houses. Gotta go, kids were watching YouTube on guest when they know they're not supposed to and saw something so scary they're crying and scared. I'm listening, no chatting. No worries, Ma. Hey, Melissa. Boo. All of my paying members in here, which are the ones in green and blue, because they're my paying members as well. We have a Zoom meeting today that goes from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not a member and would like to be one, then just hit that join button. I only have one membership level, and that is $2.99 a month, where we do a lot of pop-up Zooms. We do one monthly Zoom, plus when you purchase items from me, from my sales, or from just contacting me and purchasing. Hey, Hig Homestead, how you doing? Then you, but when you purchase things from me, if it's $20 or more, then you get 20% off on the sales as well. And we have a private Facebook group chat where we chat all the time. Decorations only took off here a couple years ago. It wasn't possible when I was a kid. There'd be a few inches of snow on the ground by the end of October. Oh, wow. Yeah, last year we actually had snow on Halloween, right in the middle of trick-or-treating. I'm like, seriously? You couldn't hold off for like an hour or two? So where is it that you're at again, Kilroy? I don't really remember. I'm so sorry. Martin says, good thing all the little devils aren't as cute as you, or we would all be in trouble. Good day. I gotta run. Aw, thank you, Tan. You have a great day and everything and all. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Western Pennsylvania. I hope with you being in Michigan, I don't need to tell you about lake effect. No, you don't. Not at all. I hate lake effect. Really, truly hate it. The snow is just colder, wetter, heavier. Hey, Candace. How you doing? So do you guys like this angle of the camera here where it's actually facing directly towards me and like in front of me? Or do you like it better when it was like off to the side over here? I kind of feel like at this direction of the camera here is better because that way I don't have to keep worrying about bumping the camera. It's out of my way. But I want your input on what you guys think as a viewer. Trying to figure out what works and everything for the second camera view on Sundays when I'm doing my hand quilting. Hey, June, how you doing? Hey, Loretta. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day today. Woke up this morning and it is going to be a beautiful 75 degrees here in Michigan today, which I'm super happy about, and sunshiny. So before my Zoom membership meeting today, I'm planning on taking my framed pinwheels quilt outside so I can get really good pictures in the sunshine. Since I did the addition to it and everything. Quasar, you are being obnoxious, child. Yes, you are being a pain in the booty. In the booty. Yes. He is throwing up a fit this morning. Yeah, Jen, it's more of him, not so much singing. The singing that you're hearing is a TV up here. So up on my wall up here, I have a TV up there that plays bird videos for them, especially for when I'm not in here. Hey, Brat46. And so when I am in here, a lot of times I'll just let it continue playing out because that way it's just a lot easier than turning it off and turning it back on, blah, blah, blah. So I just let it play. And like just some extra bird communication with them. So sometimes he gets going a little crazy. Like right now. I'm like, dude, seriously. So what is everybody else working on right now? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this one and get myself a new threaded needle because I'm almost at the very end. See. Okay, so you like the front view with it facing down towards me? Good. I was hoping that you guys would like that because that way it means less chances of me trying bumping the camera constantly with the quilt, as well as it also, um, as well as Quasar. Auntie Michelle and Buddy says hi. Hey, Auntie Michelle, he came straight to the front of the cage. I'm working on my 1961 Royal Empress typewriter, just a yearly general clean and service. Ooh, Kilroy, that is awesome. I have not actually seen a typewriter in person in years. I actually learned how to type on a typewriter. I prefer typing on computers because of the fact that it allows me to backspace when I mess up. Where a typewriter, you mess up, say like in the middle of a paragraph, you're taking out that paper and starting from fresh. Unless you got really good whiteout and can white out over it. Ow! All my needles up here on top. And just like clockwork, here comes Joanne Fabric sending me my coupon message on my watch. Hey, Tracy. Good morning to you. We have a Zoom Hangout meeting today if you are available from 2 to 6. And I'll be posting the link in the membership tab of my YouTube later after it goes from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. today for anyone that wants to come hang out. That is in green or blue. I'm hand stitching the binding down on a table runner. I'm still not confident enough to do it all on machine, but I'll get there. Yes, you will. I actually learned how to do it on machine and have not tried on the hand quilting yet. I do want to do that though. So what I like to do is I like to put all my needles on here onto this one single strand. And then what I do is I just try and keep them all nice and close to the spool, except for the one that I'm going to use on the thread. And yes, I have bifocals on the bottom portion of my glasses lens, so that way there helps me see the eye of the needle, because this needle is extremely small. I'm still not used to dealing with teeny tiny needles, except for when I'm hand quilting. And my eyesight is not that great. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Awesome! Melissa, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get mine on Wednesday. And are you referring to the pattern that we are doing together, Melissa? If so, then I'll talk about it some in here. Did you guys happen to catch and enjoy the live stream yesterday of me having John from Art East on as my guest yesterday? Because I absolutely had so much fun hanging out with him. He was so amazing, or is so amazing. Not was, he still is. I'm at the point that I need a needle threader for even the machine needles. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not far behind you, Brett. Trying to do this without, because I always lick my threads before I thread them, because it seems to help me. I don't know if it actually does or not, but it seems to. And I'm trying to do that without getting my red lipstick all over it. Because I do not want to get that transferred over onto my quilt. Okay, so what I did is I done threaded this here, and I have all three of my other needles right here, as you can see. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Katie. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had so much fun, especially completely fangirling over here. Oh my goodness gracious. I never, ever, ever in a million years thought I would ever have someone big named like Art East on my channel. Never would have ever expected it. So then what I do is I wrap it around the spool, like you see here, and then I can just clink it down into the groove up here, like it has, with a little bit of the thread hanging out. So that way these are already threaded and nice and secure. So when I need a new needle, thread a needle, they're already on here and it's less work for me. And then I still have one that is on my spool, or on my thread here, that I just cut off. And then do the quilter's knot. For anyone that may need to know how to do one, let me turn on my light here so you can see better. So what I do is I try and take the long end of the tail. I hold it in my hand just at the very tip. I lay the needle down on my finger. Let's see. See if I can get this angled better. Hey, Melanie. So what I do is I kind of have the tail of my thread right here. So I just hold it down with my thumb. Then I try and put the needle right there. I take this end, which is the end of the thread. I wrap it around the tip of the needle 2 to 3 times. hold on to that portion, and then I pull the needle through. And when I let go, you'll see it has that little knot there, and that's a quilter's knot. For anybody that may need to know how to do this. Jean over at Captain Stitches taught me how to do it, and I was so grateful that she did, because I use it so much now. I love it. It's just so much easier. Okay, before we get started, coffee break. Melanie says, I'm listening and getting my Sunday roast in the crock pot and seasoning my cast iron skillet to salt meat. Ooh. Kilo says, when I wear lipstick, I just accept that some of it is going to get somewhere I don't want. Yeah, usually the teeth or the coffee cup. I just don't want it on my thread whenever because I don't want it to get onto my project I'm working on. All right, so let me angle you back up here. Let's see, we are getting close to this. So if we're looking down here, I just started on this strip here, because as you guys can see, just a very faint lines right here that I've used as just a normal pencil to draw on. Very, very lightly and easily drawing them on, so that right there I got a diagram of what to follow. So I just gotta go back in right here, go up, over, down, and back up over here. And then this direction will be completed, guys. That's all I got left. Hey, Lily. How are you doing? Says, good morning, the lovely quilty people. Aw, you're so sweet. How are you doing this morning, Lily? So what I do is, so I had ended this right about over here. I can feel where my knot is in there. So I'm going to start over here off the line somewhere. So when I come up on the line, I can pull this through, and my knot stops right there. But if I give it a tug, it goes into there, into the layers here, and gets buried. So that way there, then we have no problem. My knot is buried inside of the quilt and does not go all the way through. I just do it in the middle layers. Quasar! Enough, crazy! I'll be right back. I'm going to give him a couple of pieces of fried bananas to see if that calms down. So we actually get like some banana chips for him for treats sometimes. Yeah, you see what Mama's got, don't you? You want treats? There you go. You're welcome. We've been working to teach him. Thank you. Alrighty, so let me see what I missed here. Sorry, guys. Lily says, Mike, I'm out of schmear. Toss some over the bridge, will you? Yes, Quasar's like, feed me, lady. See, he's got food. He knows when my mommy sits down in here, he's going to get a treat. And he ran out. So he's been throwing a fit all morning. And I'm like, dude, you're going to give me a migraine. So I had to go get some of the banana chips because it's really good and healthy for him. And he loves it. So, alrighty. Oh, I need my thimble. Can't forget my thimble. Need a green finger. Y'all are so silly. Mike goes, catch Lily. Lily goes, thanks, love, appreciate it. Quit throwing it on the floor, boy. So, what are y'all having for breakfast today, or what did you have for breakfast today, if you've already had it? I'm looking for ideas. Kind of thinking like an egg and ham sandwich later, after my stream. I'm not for sure. Probably something different though, because that's what my son made yesterday for us. My son does a lot of the cooking, my son and husband. So yesterday they made a fried egg with of course with the yolk broke, and fried ham on sandwich, just on slices of bread, and it was so good with some Swiss cheese. That was delish. So I'm thinking I can't really figure out what I want to have. Ooh, yes, ham and cheese quesadilla. That sounds amazing. Lily says, thanks to Mike, I'm having a bagel with scallion cream cheese. Michelle says, I had an Oikos 000 Greek yogurt with organic granola in it. Awesome. Ooh, teriyaki noodles sounds awesome. So yesterday, okay, so in Michigan, we have this thing. I don't know if it's everywhere or not because I never heard about it until I moved to Michigan. But then again, I also moved to Michigan when I was 18. So, but anyway, here in Michigan, on the third Saturday of October, we have what we call a Sweetest Day. It's like a Valentine's Day for anyone that's not aware of it. It was not until late last night when I remembered yesterday was Sweetest Day, and my husband and I both completely forgot about it. I was busy sewing and finishing up orders and stuff like that yesterday. He was busy working on the cars with our son because he was doing like oil changes and uh radiator fluid change, or not radiator, but transmission fluid changes and checking tires and brakes and stuff like that, getting it all ready to go for the winter. And it was not until it was like after midnight last night when we remembered. I'm like, oops. Not that we really actually celebrate it anyway, but I mean, it's essentially just like another Valentine's Day, which we don't really celebrate too much anyway. We used to, we just don't really much anymore. Like, we'll say Happy Valentine's Day or Happy Sweetest Day to each other, and that's about it. I was just like, oopsies. Quasar, you had your dessert, your little snack. No, you're not getting any more. No. You keep arguing with me, I'm going to cover you up. You want to go in a timeout? I will put your little booty into timeout, your little feathery butt. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Chill the squawk. Alrighty. Chocolate cake and coffee. Ooh, Tracy, and you're not sharing me? What the poopies? You're supposed to share. I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool like that. What the heck? Glow almond? See here. We will be having toast and peanut butter. Ooh, that sounds good. I've not done that in a long time. I could do that. That sounds good, June. Brett says, hubby and I didn't do anything, but when we don't do V-Day, but then we don't do V-Day either. Yeah, we used to when we were younger, but as we gotten older, it's just like, Trying to figure out how to hold this for this little bit over here. Hey, Giovanna. Never heard of that holiday. Yeah, it's kind of like a made-up Michigan holiday, essentially, Kilroy. I wasn't really for sure if anyone had actually heard of it or not, but it couldn't hurt to talk about it. It's funny because my husband and I got married in June of, ooh, pumpkin roll. So I am working on hand quilting. Oh, I'm taking the bracelet off. It's bugging me. So, Tracy, this is what I have here. It is a patriotic wall hanging, and that was gifted to me by Liana. And I am hand quilting it. Let's see what holiday, Melissa. We were talking about Sweetest Day, and since your son is from up here, I'm sure you've possibly heard of it. Probably, maybe, possibly. Let's see. Lord, no, I did not make it up. I don't want any reason I have to spend more money on something other than myself or my fabrics. It's a Midwest holiday. Basically, it's a Valentine's Day for men. Women are supposed to show our affection and love to the guy. Yes. It is. It's supposed to be for a steak and, but we ain't gonna say the other word. So like how Valentine's Day is for girls to be wined and dined and chocolates and candies and stuff. That one there is supposed to be for steak and. That's adorable. I love to hand cut. Thank you. Yes, Leanna from Pastry Queen. When I had her on as a guest on my channel, she sent me this. I asked her to come on as a guest on my channel, and she sends me a panel, this panel here. And it's like, okay, well, I have the same one, so let's see what we can, let's do a challenge to see what each other can do. Thank you, Giovanna. Okay, yeah, I thought you would have, Melissa, but I wasn't for sure. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, essentially, I was just saying that my husband and I both completely forgot about it yesterday. But I did buy dinner for us last night. So I don't really do the whole cooking thing too much, like, at all. But I did buy dinner. let's see. What else can we talk about? It's crazy because by the time Sunday gets here, I'm like, for brain, like complete brain fart. We are on this last little tiny piece right up here. So this last little line right there. And then we can start the other direction. Oh, okay. Yeah, Melissa, I did not know that. That is interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried like given him a card or anything like that. Aw, sorry, Mike. Giovanna saying, Danelle, have you nearly finished with the quilt? Which quilt, Giovanna? Giovanna says Mike is on a diet today. Mike, when I read that out loud of Giovanna telling you that you were on a diet today, Fraser goes, yeah. Fraser is not being your friend today, Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm nowhere near done with it, Giovanna. But I think once I am done with, I might take a break from this one here because I do have another one I want to sew hand quilt blocked into. So I'm thinking of taking a breather from this one because I've been working on this one for a while. And this is going to be a long, drawn out process, which is completely fine because hand quilting is slow. So this panel is done. Oh, it's going to go the opposite direction, but I kind of like it just like this. So this panel is completed. So I'll probably do this panel next, which is going to be a pain in the tuchus to get around all these flowers, all these little details of all the flowers. Plus, I'm going to do the outline of USA. Now, I'm not for sure what design I want to do on this one yet. So what I would probably do is, because there is my grandmother's quilt that I'm making blocks for. And I want to start hand quilting those blocks in so that way that the blocks don't get messed up. But this is the one that I'll be doing next on here. Let me move the camera one moment so that way that you guys can get a better view of this panel. So this is the one that I want to do next whenever I come back to this one here. But I think I'm going to take a breather from this one and go over to my grandmother's quilt, because let me grab that so I can show it to y'all. So my grandmother made this quilt, and as you can see, there were some pictures on here. And the pictures have all faded. They were pictures of family members. Hey, Jazz. Those panels are beautiful. Yes, they are, Giovanna. So we got this one here. Then we have this one, which I absolutely love. I'm thinking on this one here, I might do like twirls. Add some curves in there. And then I also love this one. Because, I mean, I'm a country girl. I love the whole country feel of this thing. And the barn. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this one here, I'll probably do the crosshatch as well. And then the other two, I'll probably do the, let's see, May not do a crosshatch on this one, not for sure. Or I might just do a crosshatch on all of them. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. But this one here is like this right here. And each one of these sections had a picture that my grandmother had printed on the fabric. And yes, this is a very old picture of myself, my husband, and our two boys. This was back when I was 22 years old. 22, 23. It was our very first family picture. My oldest son, that's now 26, was like 3 to 4 years old. My youngest one was about 18 months. So it is a pity that the photos faded in your granny's quilt. Yes, definitely. Because this is the only picture that has remained this much intact. All the other pictures have all like completely vanished. You cannot make out anything. There's like some are like this right here, completely gone. And then you have others that are like this one here. Whereas like you can still see some type of resemblance of a picture there, but you can't make out any factors of it. And I have no idea who all the family members were that were in here or where they're at. So through the squirrel group over at Handmade by Ying, we are doing blocks, various blocks. You probably heard her talking about this morning. And I already have this one here pinned down, very well pinned. You guys might be able to see. And I want to start hand quilting each of these blocks into a square. So that way there, I will be turn this quilt that was my grandmother's into not just a her quilt, but a mine and her quilt. But I want to do it in colors that will complement the quilt. So I got this one here, which was our block number 1. And then I got my block number 2 up here, which I'm thinking about redoing because I'm not 100% completely happy. Not for sure. Let's see. I'm using you guys today for the rest of the stream to help me brainstorm. Sorry for showing the booty. So what I was thinking was, whoopsies. Sorry, guys. And this is why when hand quilting, I keep that camera over there. So what I was thinking was, put this one over here. Because breast cancer runs heavy in my mom's side of the family. And since my grandmother is no longer with us, not due to breast cancer, but still, thought about trying hand quilting this one in the breast cancer awareness fabrics. But I'm not really for sure if I'm really actually happy because this is so busy. This is way busier than what I would normally ever do. I'll probably leave it though, because I mean, it is what it is. But I do got more of that fabric. I can redo it with some solids in there to help tone it down. I might do that. I'm not for sure. I have to look and see if I got enough to redo this with maybe some soft creams or something. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing some chat. Let me go back and look here. Hey, Jess. Yes, these panels are gorgeous. And I don't know what kind of ribbon she had used or fabric she used because this is like some type of ribbon here. And I absolutely love the softness of the pinks and greens and creams that she used. This is so pretty. And then, of course, the hot pink. Because, I mean, y'all know I love my pink and purples. So, and it's a perfect quilt or a lap size quilt. So I'm like, I could totally curl up on the couch with this thing. But it's like 2012, 2013, I think, when she made this based upon her Facebook pictures. It is a pity that that looks like a fun one to hand quilt. Yes. 46 to go. Do your homework, Mike. I hate that word. Laugh out loud. That is okay is a good sight. Love watching kids cringe. Am I that heartless? No, you are not, my love. All right. So you guys, okay. I would need y'all's opinion because I do not do busy blocks where it's all pattern pieces and just thrown together. So I want y'all's honest opinion. What do you think of this block? Do you feel that this is too busy? Or should I redo it with like some creams into like these corners and into the outside of the flying geese units? What's your opinions? I may do it with the creams as well and just put them both in here. I might just do that. Hey, Gladys. Michelle says leave as is. A solid would look good. It's nice. Don't change it. Some cream. Leave it. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave it. Majority are saying leave it, so I'm just going to go with leave it. I'm thinking that the check fabric should have been cream. That's what I was thinking too, Brat. I'm usually really good with fabric placements and everything and all. And this in here, I just did an owl. I just did it in a big, huge quickness and everything. And my vision was different than how it came out. Hilroy says it looks fine. Hilroy says it's my birthday. Oh, Gladys, happy birthday! 21, right? Always follow my initial artistic instinct. Happy birthday, Gladys. Yeah, so initially, I was okay, I seen this vision and it was all going to be awesome. And then once I got it together, I was like, ooh, this is very busy. But since this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and breast cancer runs in my family very strongly and all, my mom's a two-time breast cancer survivor, as well as I have lost I think it's a great-great-grandmother years ago to breast cancer. Then I wanted to use a breast cancer awareness charm pack I found. So this was the block that I did. I'm probably just going to leave it as is. I got so many other projects going on. I probably shouldn't worry so much about adding anything extra to my list of to-dos. When the block is by itself, it's busy, but when you laid it on the quilt, looks good. Okay. You know what? That is true because all the cream around it borders it. Let's see. See, this is why I love doing this because that way it allows me to discuss it over with you guys. Hey, Loretta. Uh-oh. Hi, Donna. She said the horns, you kill me, you little devil. So I was just showing off my quilt, Donna, that my grandmother made and my blogs I've done so far. So this is the first one that we done with your group. And then here is the second one that I did and everything and all with the group, which was last week's block. And that's where this is going to go. I just got to get it pinned down. And I think next week, I think what I'm going to do is start hand quilting these in so that way I can get them quilted in before they get messed up or lost or anything else. and before I wound up running out of pins from pinning them all securely. Happy belated birthday, Loretta. Taylor says, my grandma beat it 4 times. Strong Irish constitution. Yes. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Awesome sauce, Donna. I'm so happy you love it. Yeah, I'm like, I want to hand quilt it. I want this to be a very special project because it was my grandmother's. And I want to make it into my grandmother's and mine so that way so our passions combined, since her passion and losing her is what brought me back into sewing. And also, Amy says, see, hello, my love. Says, hey, everyone. Sorry I didn't jump in right away. Was talking to my mom on the phone. No worries. Mommies need attention, too. They're more important than a live stream. Always and forever. So I'll get this pinned down. And then next week, we'll start hand quilting these blocks in. And then we'll come back to the one that we were working on and everything after these are done. So, but next week we'll be hand quilting this one here. I just got to figure out what color thread I want to use. And contemplate, I just got to audition a few colors to see which color I want to use, what's going to work best, in my opinion. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here today. I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful day. If y'all get out and about today, make sure you give a true smile straight from the heart. Ignore the devil horns. Make sure you give a true smile straight from the heart, because you never know how much that can actually impact somebody's life and help change their day, their outlook, even if it's just for the day or even just for an hour. A true smile from the heart and true kindness can really, truly help someone out and impact their life. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful day. Be creative, have fun, and I love you guys. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Oh, and Wednesday night, let me get a little update on this. Wednesday night, I will be doing the witch gnome with a spider for our foundation paper piece pattern. So we will be working on that. Over here, I have my kitty cat, which I found a few mistakes in, like he's missing an ear. I messed up and took away an ear somehow. I don't know what happened, but he got boo-boos all over the place. So he might get redone because he's also not even the same size as these guys. So we have the kitty cat, the black cat. We have the witch. And then we have the Halloween bat gnome. And then, of course, my honeybee gnome. So next week we will be doing the witch gnome with a spider. And next Saturday, I'll be back to working on my, yes, it's a Van Gogh. He says, gnomes are short, and I shortened them even more. And then next Saturday, I'll be back to working on Winnie the Pooh. So, yes, he's a Fitzgerald cat. Y'all are so silly. I love it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And for all my members, stay tuned. I'll have the link for the Today Membership Zoom posted in the membership tab here shortly. And I hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a fun day. I'll be working on... I don't know, Michelle. I might have to keep the William hat on there. Might have to modify the pattern a little and keep the William hat. I got to keep a William hat in my thing. Yeah, so zoom zoom. And today, during our membership Zoom, I'm going to be working on Motown, my foundation paper piece, Legit Kit Lion. Y'all have not seen him in quite some time. He's coming out to play today. Because I'm like, I'm going to have 5 hours to sit here and work on a project. So we're going to get some work done on Motown. So I will talk to y'all later. And then next week, y'all be able to see my progress so far on Motown hanging up behind me. Bye, guys.